We'll let everybody try to get on.
Sorry, guys. I really need to get that link from Facebook, which I know you do still have Facebook. I really need the link for this to go back on Facebook. So a lot of people use that link. We have one person on.
Hopefully they'll kick on there.
But we can't see the chat, so oh goodness.
I can do it on here. Let's see if we can find it.
Okay, there we
Hey,
go.
okay, I'm sorry.
Okay,
Sorry, guys.
y'all. Sorry, we see y'all
told you it's
jumping back
crazy.
on. Something went wrong with our computer, so we're sorry about that. We're gonna have to. You're gonna have to watch on your phone, and I'm gonna have to.
We had to get off the computer for some reason. I don't know what the deal is. So we'll let everybody get back on. Then we're gonna start the giveaway just in case we go off again.
Yes, it's time. We said we were gonna do one at 8:15, so we're gonna give them just a few more minutes. Everybody, a few more minutes to try to find us on this one. So sorry about that, y'all. And then we're gonna go ahead with our first question. And my hair is looking crazier by the minute.
Okay, so let's see if we can get on there.
All right. So this is different. We're hooked up on our phone, and I'm not used to this. We usually go live from our laptop and not the phone. So I really need my other set of eyes over here reading so I can keep up with y'all. Okay, can y'all still see me? Because it looks like Colby's phone froze up for a minute. No, I see it. I was just reading. Sorry, y'all. All right, come on. Let's go ahead and do our first one. So you can pick one of the questions. And for this one, we're going to do... Bam. This is going to be a variety of seed giveaways. We thought what could come at a better time.
Sorry about the connection, guys.
Right now, with all the stuff that's going on, is seeds, right? So grow your own food. So this is going to be some M.I. Gardner stuff, some Baker Creek seed stuff,
Our personal stuff,
and we're going to have some of our seeds from our homestead. So first comment that we see with the correct answer will win, and we will get your information and get your seeds shipped out to you. And this is a stack of seeds, and like I said, these are not including ours because ours are just in regular Ziploc bags, but we'll get them all sent to y'all.
So this is mostly stuff for early spring and early summer. So it's time to grow it now. So all these things you can grow pretty much right now, unless you're in like Canada. I mean, you might not can do those kind of temperatures.
Maybe not yet. All right, so I'm going to watch for the comment.
All right, so what's our first question? Which one you want to do?
It doesn't matter.
Let's do the easy one because this is the easy one.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the easy one. You don't have to know a lot of history of the Macs at all. What have we been talking about? And this is the question here. This is the easiest question we have because it's new.
Yep.
So
I'm gonna be looking for.
It was on the last two lives, and we've actually bought our setup. Well, we've actually bought them, and we're setting it up now. Other than ducks, what is the next animal that we have actually coming to the farm?
So I'm looking for the comment. First person with the right comment.
We have sheep. They're already here.
Turkeys. Kim, you got it.
Good job, Kim.
That was pretty quick.
So, Kim, I think we had your information. We'll get it again.
But I don't think I saved it. So just find me on Facebook, Kim, after this, so I can get your information, and all of your seeds are going to be sent to you. So congratulations.
20 turkeys coming. 20 turkeys coming. That's crazy. And we're incubating
some in the incubator.
Yeah, so we're probably going to have about 25 turkeys that are going to be joining the homestead with some ducks. Ultimately, we are having 8 broad-breasted turkeys that we will process before really Thanksgiving and Christmas. The main breeds we have is broad-breasted. We have the white broad-breasted and the bronze broad-breasted are our meat turkeys for those 8. And then of the other 12, we have let's go through them. We got the Royal Palms, Red Bourbon, the White.
Those are considered your heritage breeds.
That's right, the White Heritage. And then we also have the Blue Slate. So we have those other 4 coming. We were probably not looking to get into so many turkeys, but we had to order them. So we got 20 turkeys coming on an order from McMurray, but then we have another 5 or so we're thinking in the
I
hatchery
had
too.
6 in the incubator. I think
I do too, Blue.
I think
Big
there's
Bear.
4 in there. There's 2 that were not good. I threw one to the pigs,
Sharon.
and then I was looking for the
Hey,
other one
Naraway.
today, and I was like, I guess I've already thrown it out. So, FYI, if you have eggs in the incubator that that are not good and fertile, even though they've been in there for a few days, our feeder pigs will tear them up. I
Man.
feel like I can't.
Our feeder pigs will tear everything up.
I feel like I can't see what people are saying.
You
I
gotta
don't
look at this.
I know, but I don't like using the phone.
We don't
I
like using the
wanna
phone.
do
We love using the computer, but the
because it
computer's acting
splits
crazy.
it up on 2 sides. It's us and then all the comments. So all I have to do is glance over on the phone. It pops up in your face. And I don't really like that very much.
So the bottom line is that's why we really suck as moderators, because we really are not good at all the double screen stuff.
Yeah, Miss Kathy at North Star Prep
And
Center
Mimsy, y'all are
had
legit.
y'all are, but she on her live the other night she had some people or somebody that dropped some profanity, and I was like trying to get to it, and she beat me to it. I was like, that's not good when the person you're supposed to be watching for can
Somebody
beat you
asked,
to
"What'd
it.
you do to your arm?"
I burned it cooking.
She burnt. Okay, we're not going to talk about things she burned.
I have a
Okay, so my wife.
no. I was telling my some of y'all have seen me get butter and stuff out of it. Can y'all see us?
I think we're back on.
We never get calls on my. I never get calls on my phone when somebody called my phone.
Can y'all see us?
Okay. I guess maybe we've called it. Yes, we can. Yes. Okay. So we're good. Anyway, it's taller than I am, so I reached up there and my arm just touched the outside of it, and that piece of glass gets really, really hot, and it just burned me. But that's the thing that I have in the top of my head.
You like to burn?
No, I just told them that it was higher than my head, and the glass door gets top, and I reached up there, and because it's taller than my head, it just got me. But anyway, I'm not really worried about that. That wasn't a bad deal. But then today I was doing I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with Lisa at farmhousetoboone.com, but she is like a sourdough expert. And I've tried sourdough before in the past with not a lot of success. So anyway, long story short, I've been going to her. I've been watching a lot of her videos. I've been experimenting and playing with the sourdough and nailed it. It's great. So I was preparing all of my stuff she does a sourdough skillet hash, and I was cooking some corn to put in that, and I looked over at the pot. I had a lot going on in the kitchen. I looked over the pot. I was like, I'm gonna let it cook just a little bit longer, and then when I get ready to walk out, I'm gonna turn it off. So we all went out and do our chores. Y'all heard us talking. We fed all the animals, got all the animals watered. Then I decided that we were gonna go ahead and clean out the red chicken coop and take it to the garden, move the tarps and all that. So I told the girls they wanted to swim, so I told them to go ahead and come in and get their bathing suits on. And Ellie come out screaming. And I thought she was saying something about somebody's horns are stuck. So I just ran. I didn't know what she was talking about. And when I come in, the pot, it's not brand new, but it's a really, 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 really nice big cast iron with an enamel inside pot that I had like 7 pieces of corn in. All the water was gone. The corn on the bottom was crisp black, and the whole bottom is just ruined.
Talking about
ruined.
Making sure you have enough food. She smoked some corn today.
I forgot to turn it off before we went outside, and then when I went outside, it never crossed my mind again. But I ruined the pot.
Something about boilers, pots, and vacuums just doesn't do well at our house.
Needless to say, that is not the first pot that I have killed. I've killed
a lot of pots.
I killed a lot of pots in the food. All right, so now let's tell them about our crazy bees.
Okay, so before we start our second giveaway,
Do we
I have no idea. Before we start our second giveaway, we we have two apiaries for our bees. Well, this is bee season, so we checked our bees here. Our bees here, they can get wild.
Miss Darlene said it happens to everybody.
I think it happens to her a little bit more. She's a pot killer. That's right, Southern Blessed. She is a pot killer. Hey, Miss Vera. So anyways, we go to the second apiary, and if y'all we have a video coming up. We have a new calf. So we've been checking on that cow to have this calf. So we had the calf. We have a video coming up on the calf, just a beautiful little calf. But while we were there, we said, hey, let's just check the bees. We need to check the second apiary. We don't go up there too much. Y'all don't see that farm too terribly much. But we were up there, and we said, well, we'll check them. Well, we parked, and if any of y'all know bees pretty much are pretty aggressive right when you get around their hive. When you don't get around their hive...
Well, mostly when you get into their hive.
Yeah, so, I mean, I can walk beside our hives, and every once in a while, they'll let me know they're near, but pretty much they're not just going to sting you, you know. So, I got out of the truck, didn't have a bee suit on, because I'm about 20 or 30 foot away from the hive.
But y'all know that he usually gets stung a lot.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Just
much...
throw that in there.
Yeah, I get stung a lot. I do. And they just, I guess I'm just that sweet. So anyways.
Hey, salon girl.
As soon as
Can y'all see us?
but you already put that we're going to be leaving.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Right there.
So we're back. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So we are losing people. So hopefully y'all will be able to find us back. We're back at,
Is this back on? Still on?
yeah, we're back on.
Oh,
This just goes along with the fun week we've had. So
needless to say,
and back.
I wish we could talk about some of the week that we've had. Y'all just have to watch the video.
We'll give it just a second, let everybody on. I guess we don't need to tell any more stories and just get through the giveaway. Cause,
anyway, the bee thing, Colby always gets stung, so I was laughing at him.
Profusely laughing
But I
at me.
always do. I mean, he always gets stung, so he got hit. He was like, "Ow!" And I just started chuckling at him. Anyway, then one hit me in the head. Bam! Right
she
here.
never gets stung.
I never get stung. Never.
So she was like, this bee just stung me. And so we're still 20 foot, 30 foot away, and that's not a typical radius for a bee to sting, especially when they're just right there at their hive. So we knew they were aggressive.
Narrow way. Sorry. When we turn the phone back on, it popped back on the live. We're gonna lose our mind in just a minute.
I know all y'all are probably getting frustrated. Like, keep this stuff. Just keep it. Just keep it.
Oh gosh.
Ah, goodness. Anyway, so needless to say, our bees were a little cray-cray.
They were like right out the truck. They were crazy.
So, anyways, we ended up going into our bees like normal, and then
But they were really, really aggressive.
a tenth of a mile off. My kids and my father and mother were over there, and they started getting stung. Like the bees were stinging them.
But we didn't know that.
Yeah, we didn't know that
we
this
didn't
time.
know that. We had cleaned everything up and went back up to where they were, and his mother-in-law, his mom, started telling us what all was going on.
So we realized, okay, something about our bees are just not acting right. So long story short, we got into the bees. They're doing great. We did split one hive. But what it was there's a neighbor in that area that had sprayed his grass or his mosquitoes. And we're thinking that made our bees go absolutely crazy.
And that tends to happen whenever they've come upon chemicals. It affects their mode of thinking, the way they think. And several things happen. They will either all leave, it will mess with their neurotransmitters so much that they forget to forage, which then they die, or it'll just make them go crazy. Bizarre activity, and that's what we were seeing. So we have decided to move our bees back here and put them on the far side of our property, because we have bees probably 100 yards from our front door.
Yeah.
And they never bother us. Right. Never bother us. So, and we've got bee signs made for our property that I'm actually going to pick up tomorrow. They say, warning, we have honeybees, do not spray, with Colby's cell phone number so they can call. We got 3 of those to put at all of the entrances and the places where people would come in. So we want to avoid that as much as possible, but we really feel like that's what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know. Our bees are mostly Italian bees, but I'll be honest with you, I really thought of Russians or Africans because Our bees have gotten really aggressive up there, but we love bees. I mean, most of them are split from our original hives, but for some reason they were just crazy. So we're going today and yesterday. We were up there checking on the calves, checking on everything up there, and they were still moody. So we're gonna go and move them back and get them closer to our home, and that way we know they're safe doing what they're supposed to. So let's do the second giveaway before we lose connection again.
Okay, and this time it's going to be for a bundle of my homemade lawn soap. It'll be lavender. It's 3 bars. So that'll be the prize, and I will be watching for the comments. That's the prize for this.
Okay, so I hate that we don't have as many people on there as we had a while ago, but all the more you're going to get more soap. So here is the question. Think hard, because this one may be a challenge for some of you. If you watch, most of y'all watch a lot of our shows, so it may not be a challenge. So we have 4.
Don't give them too many hints.
I know, we have 4 male cows, or 4 male bulls on the homestead. What are the 2 main bulls? What are our 2 bulls' names? Did I say that right? Did I complicate it a little bit more? What are the 2 bulls? Not the steers, not the youngest ones.
Homestead.
But what's our 2 bulls that we
main
own?
bulls. One is not on the homestead, so that's a hint.
So, but what are those 2 bulls' names?
So I'm watching the comments.
Gotta have both names. Beef and steak. Good guess. All right. Keep shooting them. One's pretty easy because y'all see him a lot. And then one we talk about a little bit, I guess in the spirit of us checking on this new calf. The baby daddy is this other bull. So just tell me, see if y'all can think of those names. You may not know the names of them, but see if you can get both of them. All right, Kim, you said you've got one. If you've got one, you can throw it out. We're going to try to get the 2 first. So whoever gets the 2 bulls first.
We might have to do one because we don't talk about the other one.
Yeah, we don't talk about a lot.
We have talked about him before in some of our older videos.
We have 2 or 3 videos on this bull.
Hey, Chris and Tara, sorry about the loss again.
Crazy. We never have too much. We've had one other live like this.
Yeah, but today it just like you said, it just goes along with our week. Just take the punches and
hey,
roll
Leatherwood.
with it.
Okay, so the question again, I'm gonna ask the question one more time. Hey, Freaky Geek. Sorry about everybody's. I'm sorry. We've got like 15 live going on right now because all ours are messed up. All right, so you have one. I'm gonna give you hints. One is, of course, the miniature registered dairy bull, and he's the one that hangs out all the time. You see here pretty much all the time when you see us moving cows. So he's the one that everybody probably knows a little bit better. And then one is a big, bolsterous black bull. That's named after a famous bull.
Quick, don't tell him.
That's named after a character that's a bull. So that one should be easy if you have children. Not Buck. Good try. All right, let's see. Can anybody name the bull that's here on the property? That's actually the one we see.
That would be Christoph and Josie's daddy.
Daddy-o. Okay.
Daddy-o.
So, Shoe 2011. Awesome.
Oh, Stacy got
them both. That's right. Okay, so Shoey 2011. We're going to send you some seeds anyway because you got one of them and you were quick. So
Daddy-o and Ferdinand. That's right, y'all.
So Shoey 2011, reach out to us. We need to get your information so we can send you some seeds. And then Stacy,
you will find us on Stacy. Stacy, you know where we are.
That's right. So Stacy, find us as well so we can go and get your seeds to you because you're local. But you did nail it. Daddy-o, which is Daddio. He is the dairy bull that you see the most of. And then we also have a bull named Ferdinand. Ferdinand is a big monster.
We just had our first baby, he just for us.
Yes, right. And we have one more that he's the father of. So, but he is a big bull.
He's a big old guy.
He's huge. I mean, he really is. He's huge. So that's the two bulls. So good job, Shoey 2011 and Stacy. So we'll get your seeds out. So hopefully we won't have another third live just to get the third question out.
Is the third time a charm?
No, we're not doing third time because I think I'd lose it.
We went off and on 3 times.
I know.
This is the third time.
It seems like we always go off right after we get a question answered. So anyway, we'll go to the third question in just a second. So thank y'all for all coming on and kind of bearing with us on all this craziness.
So going back to the bees though real quick, when we got back up there, Harley had gotten stung right on the cheek in the face, and she still has a pretty big red mark on her face.
You like my cup?
But his dad, how many times did your dad get stung?
4 or 5.
Oh, I think he got more than that.
It might have been more.
I think he had, it was less than 10, but more than 5. They got him in the back of the head, on the neck, on the lip. Say like Aston. No, throwing airplanes in here.
Go ahead.
A house of 5 kids. So he got stung a lot. And what's so crazy is they were, like we told y'all earlier, they were way away from the beehive. So that was really weird. But what was also weird is I have gotten stung several times, but the one that stung me on the back of the head, 24 hours later, I noticed that my lymph nodes back here are like swollen, and one in the back of my head is like swollen. And I told Colby, I was like, that never happens to me. I never have like crazy reactions, but I'm assuming it was from the bee sting because it's all kind of in the same area. So I don't know, how crazy is that?
I actually like my little cup. We've had it for a while, so.
We have it coming a Christmas present. Get out of here.
All right, are we up? Are we up? Okay, are we up?
I think this has been the worst chat ever.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and do the third question. So that way, if we lose y'all again, you don't have to come back and find us again. So, sorry. I think it's... the computer must have coronavirus. Do you have
internet.
COVID? The internet has the COVID-19. I think that's what it's called. I don't even know what it's called. Sorry. So we're going to answer this last question. So that way, if we go off again, you don't have to leave.
Okay, I think we're back on.
All right. No more of this.
We're doing the giveaway.
Give them the giveaway.
All right.
Okay.
Here's the prize, y'all. Amish cookbook. We know several homesteaders that have this cookbook. It's an awesome cookbook. It's got some great recipes in it. It's pretty thick. We think that y'all will enjoy this. So this is our grand prize, Amish cookbook.
We're gonna try to get this question out real quick.
Like those cow people.
What's?
We're gonna lose our mind. How many pigs do we have? First comment I see. How many pigs do we have in all? Our total pigs on our homestead.
Okay. How many pigs do we have?
Total and all.
No, Shuey wasn't the first one, was she?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.